Students, today we are going to study about sentence in English grammar. What is sentence? A group of words which makes complete sense is called sentence. In the sentence, some important things are there. A sentence always starts with capital letter, ends with full stop, question mark or an exclamation mark. Let's see the example. In that example, a group of words are given, but they are not in proper order. Let's see. Forest, king, the lion is of the. Actually, all the words are not in proper order, so it is not a meaningful sentence. But see, the lion is the king of forest. If we arrange all the words in proper order, then it can be a correct sentence. Let's see some examples. She likes to eat apples. Here, the sentence begins with capital letter, ends with full stop. So, it is correct sentence. Second, when will you arrive from USA? Here, the sentence begins with capital letter W and ends with question mark. Though it is question, but it is a complete sentence, meaningful sentence. Let's see the third. Hooray! We have won the match. Here also, sentence is begin with capital letter and ends with full stop as our rules, and it is a meaningful sentence. Number 4. I am really going to miss the school. Here also, the sentence begins with capital letter, ends with full stop, and all the words are arranged in proper order. So, meaning is cleared. So, it is also sentence. Let's see the last. How beautiful this city is. In this sentence, the sentence begins with capital letter and ends with exclamation mark. So, it is also a kind of sentence. In the sentence, there are two important parts, subject and predicate. Let's see what is subject and what is predicate. A sentence can be divided into two parts, subject and predicate. The subject is who or what performs the main action in the sentence. Subject of the sentence is always a naming word. It is a naming part of the sentence, that is noun or pronoun. It always comes in the beginning of the sentence. And the predicate is what is said or done by the subject. Predicate is called telling part of the sentence. It includes verbs also. Let's see some examples. In the first example, my mother is a teacher. Here, my mother, it is a naming part of the sentence. So, it is subject. And what is my mother? She is a teacher. So, is a teacher is predicate. See, here is, that verb is also included in the predicate. So, is a teacher, that part is included in predicate. Let's see the second example. The phone is ringing. Here, what is ringing? The phone. So, the phone is a naming part. So, it is subject. And is ringing, it is a telling part. What is phone? What is the action of phone? So, is ringing, that is the predicate. In the third example, mother is cooking cookies. Here, naming part, that is mother, because mother is doing the action. So, mother is subject. And is cooking cookies, that is telling part. That is the duty of mother. So, it is predicate. Let's see some examples. Here, subject and predicates are divided. Let's see. The birds, that is naming part. So, it is subject. And fly in the sky, that is a predicate part. So, the complete sentence will be the birds fly in the sky. Second, the deer runs very fast. In that sentence, the deer, that is naming part of the sentence. So, it is subject. And what the deer is doing? Runs very fast. So, that is runs very fast. It is predicate. In the third example, the children are eating ice cream. Who are eating ice cream? The children. So, the children is naming part of the sentence. So, it is subject. And what is the action of the children? That is are eating ice cream. So, it is telling part. It is called predicate. The day is not hot. In that sentence, the day, we are talking about the day. So the day is subject. And is not hot, that is remaining part, that is telling part, so it is predicate. In the next example, a strong wind is blowing. What is blowing? A strong wind. So it is naming part, it is a subject. And is blowing, that is a telling part, because a strong wind, what is the action of that strong wind? Is blowing. So is blowing, that is predicate. The clothes are still wet. The clothes are still wet. In that example, what are wet? Clothes. So the clothes, that is the naming part, it is subject. And are still wet, that is telling part, because we are telling about the clothes. So that is telling part, are still wet, it is included in predicate. In the last example, the sun is shining brightly. Here, what is shining? The sun. So the sun is a naming part, it is included in subject. And is shining brightly, that is telling part, because that is the action of the sun. So it is shining brightly is predicate. Thank you very much.